Welcome back to the Murph, everyone, where we dive deep into the world of dressing up for fun, entertainment, and profit. I'll be your captain this evening. Some people call me Luke. Well, not as always, but today, what would normally be Desert Mermaid Amanda, we have, tell the people who you are today.
Okay, so I'm Alice. I don't know if you can kind of tell, as Dia de los Muertos. That's it, right there.
Yeah.
You always get it confused. So.
And we're coming to you Friday from the beginnings of Tucson Comicon, and so we are here with the Tucson Dread Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Tucson Dread Fleet is a branch of the, or what would you call it? Not a branch, but a part
of the.
Not a part of the Phoenix Dread Fleet, but what would you call that? A different chapter?
We're a
Yeah,
chapter,
a chapter of the Dread Fleet.
Yeah.
So we got him with us here today. We have. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Misty Draven. I'm the quartermaster of the Tucson part of the Dread Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Our ship is called Cocopelli's Curse.
Cocopelli's?
Oh, nice.
Cocopelli's Curse.
Right.
Okay.
Now, before we get into anything else, what's the story behind the name of the ship?
Oh.
All right,
would be captain.
So we're gonna bring over. We failed to bring a fourth mic.
Yes.
So we have Captain McBain, who is the captain of the Tucson Dread Fleet.
Yes.
So I don't know if you can scooch down so the people watching can see you on the camera.
Now,
there we go.
He's gonna maybe need his.
And then, well, can you hear me okay like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and make sure you're talking to the mic. So what's the story behind the name of the ship?
The story behind the name of Cocopelli's Curse was one day me and my crew was shipping some supplies up just a little island that don't need to be named.
Sure.
Well, we had waylaid anchor in one of the bays.
Mm-hmm.
We was sitting there, then all of a sudden we started noticing some lights up on the shore. We was like, what's going on? Well, lo and behold, the deity Cocopelli had spotted us.
Ooh.
And he was like, maybe it'd be a little bit fun to travel around more than just sit on this island. So he hijacked our flag, kicked our poor skull off into a sun and trapped him there. And now the little deity sits up on our flag, dancing on our crossbones.
Okay.
We have tried over and over to get rid of him, but the sad thing is, he comes right back.
Yes.
That is Cocopelli's Curse.
Oh,
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
So the Tucson chapter of the Dread Fleet. So you guys started that officially how long ago?
Probably back in February.
February?
Of this year.
So about 8 months now.
Yeah.
You've been operating, and this is so this would be your first Comic-Con.
Our first Comic-Con, we have done events at Mega Mania, which is with the Tucson Public Library.
Okay. And you guys just finished at the zoo event, right?
Boo at the Zoo.
Can we move? I'm sorry, forgive me. Can we move it so that we can see him a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yes, much
Yeah.
better, much better, much better. Sweet. Okay, okay. And then when you go to talk, we'll get nice, like, kind of see if you can get closer to the microphone. Okay.
A real professional would
There we
have
go.
4
I
microphones.
know, we failed to bring
That's
one.
Where's the
okay.
fourth microphone, matey?
Yes, yes.
Well, that's what I
yes.
said. A real professional would.
Well, he's got a loud voice. His voice is louder
Trust
than
me,
mine.
I can pronounce very well.
Okay,
All
we
right.
can hear you really. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
So what made you say well, okay, let's go even further back. You're sitting at home, you're like, man, I should be a pirate. How did that idea begin?
We mostly started by it starts with Halloween
Yeah?
and then branches out to like the Renaissance Fair where you meet your fellow pirate people there. We've befriended Bonnie Lass and what's his name?
He definitely made an impression on you, though.
Yes.
Yeah, the pirate
Whoever he
people
was,
from the
it was
Renaissance
impressive.
Fair.
Is there a Tucson Renaissance Fair, or is that the one that's up near
The
Phoenix?
one that travels.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
one
it's
that's
the same
in
The one in
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
The
Yeah,
same one
yeah.
we do. We come to
Yeah.
Tucson or was it Apache Junction?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
basically
the- that's
halfway
the
to
It's the same
Tucson.
one. Yeah, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So you know, and then we dressed up as pirates for that, and then we just started getting into more things. We actually got into the Steampunk Society, and then
cool.
the Tucson Steampunk Society, and kind of we're rebels. We dressed up as pirates a lot because it's our thing. So, you know, they have their Dickens tea every year, so we invaded as pirates.
How cool.
Does it start with like a really good Halloween costume and you're like, man, I should wear this costume again?
Actually, I did make a really good Halloween costume, and I wear the hat all the time.
Awesome.
Is it like you're sitting at home and you're like, what legitimate reason can I find to go out in my pirate outfit?
No.
Any reason
or
whatsoever.
illegitimate reason.
A true pirate just wears an
just
outfit
wears
or
it.
anything he has on, and he is a pirate.
That is so true. That's like a mermaid too,
Yes.
right? Yes. Yeah.
Once you
Mermaid at
become
heart.
the person, you wind
are.
up being the person for all the time.
Yep.
And then you're like, I gotta find somebody else to dress as a pirate also, so I'm not the only one in the grocery store in a pirate outfit.
I have been.
Well,
awesome.
you know, so Amanda actually put this makeup on in the car on the way here.
Man,
It's amazing.
So
thank you.
we're going into the gas station, and
Yeah.
here she is in normal clothes, but all the get up and.
Yeah, it was funny because you know how you could feel like everybody looking at you, and you're just kind of like, I'm focusing in on this, or every once in a while you're like, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you know, it's pretty.
According to him, everybody stares at me anyway.
Yeah.
So why
'cause
not
you're
give him a
beautiful.
reason?
Yeah. Yep. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Thank you. So are you.
So what?
I
am too.
Yes, you are. Very, very. Look at
a stunning beard.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
Now, so you made like the greatest Halloween costume ever. You're like trying to find reasons to wear your outfit more. What changes that from I don't want to just find a reason to wear an outfit. I'm gonna literally start an organization. So I not start an organization, but you're like I'm gonna start up this chapter because I want to wear this more often.
Answer this better. Our main drive is up in Phoenix, the Dread Fleet that was up there.
Yeah.
We joined them. We joined them because they do a lot of the kids events.
Yeah.
They do a lot for charities. They do a lot to show kids pirates wasn't the Hollywood glamour.
Right.
They actually had an extremely hard life.
Yeah.
So we got into them, started doing events, helping them, got us a really good pirate costume going on, got our personas built up and everything. Then we really wanted to expand it more.
Yeah. Well, and it's a long drive up to 2 hours for every event.
Because Tucson has so much going on down here.
It's amazing. We had talked to Odette, and I told her how amazing it was that Tucson is such a smaller city, and yet I don't know if you would call this the art scene, but the artsy side of it is so much bigger.
All the events and festivals, but they're cool ones.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is around here in Tucson, the cosplay community is accepted so much more.
Yeah. I mean, they at the Return of the Mermaid, they literally shut down a main road in downtown Tucson for the whole day for this Mermaid Festival.
All the places around here love us cosplayers.
Yeah.
Because we get out there, we have fun, we bring smiles to kids' face.
Yeah.
We do all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever so I mean you guys have just got started, but whether it's in Phoenix or down here, what's your favorite event that you've done so far? Or what was the event that you're like, yeah, this was a good idea?
The Dream Night at the Zoo.
It would have to be Dream Night.
The Dream Night at the Zoo.
Was that this one down here in Tucson that you just did?
It was at the Desert Museum.
It was for the handicapped children. It's a special needs event, Halloween event for just them, that the zoos, Tucson Parks and Recreation does.
Yeah.
Those kids was so thrilled, amazed, had so much fun, and had the biggest smiles.
Yeah.
It was the whole night.
They appreciate it the most.
Yeah, they shut down the whole park.
Yeah.
The whole
And
zoo was
the whole
closed.
zoo was closed, and it's just for them, so they're not judged
Yeah.
by how they look or they're being in a
Yeah.
wheelchair. We actually have
I
our
just got
own.
chills.
We
I'm
we
sorry.
actually have our own mermaid who is what's her name?
Well, we're not down in
Stephanie's
Tucson, so I guess that's forgiven.
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Adriana.
Her name
She's
Adriana.
a warrior mermaid.
She's
Yeah.
a warrior mermaid. She has a.
Am I going to meet her?
You'll meet her
yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yay. Okay.
Well, she has this nice Triton that she made that's a giant glow stick. That's the only way I can describe it. And this kid come up and he was like, he couldn't speak or anything, so the computer spoke for him, and it said, interesting, when it saw her.
Yeah.
And then he's like, when it came up to take the picture with her, he's like, wow. And then it's like, done.
Yeah.
Just-
He had the biggest smile
he had the
across
biggest
his face.
smile,
I
but it was
bet.
just the words,
You
the
have to-
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And
that's
she-
awesome.
And she was really impressed with that.
yeah. Yeah.
So we got and for people watching this, you can see behind us we're in the we're in the cosplay
Santiago.
room,
yeah.
and so Santiago, you can come and say hi if you want on the
Yes,
camera
please.
here.
Yes.
He's part of the Dread Fleet,
Hi, everybody.
and so we got let me get my finger facing the right way. Right over there looks like Judge Dredd stuff.
Yes.
Right over there,
I believe that
She's
is the Predators.
the Predator's right behind me. I see
Oh,
I see the
yeah.
Doctor Who
And the
box.
Fallout.
Oh, and
Oh,
Fallout.
Fallout and then
Fallout.
Doctor Who. Then we got Star
And we
Trek.
got Star Trek
Oh,
over here. You
Star
can kind of see it
Trek.
right there.
And we're right next to the kids zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
even better. Yeah. Cool.
And we also do fencing. The kids can come up and challenge a pirate
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
balloon. It's actually ballon if you spelled wrong.
Okay.
Ballon.
well, that's
We're
actually
pirates.
that's a kind of really cool thing. The ballon. Yes,
It's
I like it.
Ballon
Ballon.
sword fighting.
Yes. Yes.
And they can
How
challenge a
fun.
pirate to sword duel in our little area over here.
Yeah. How
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, 'cause it's. I guess that's what it is. We're just all about the kids.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
And we like dressing up 'cause they're like, oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
And then when they find out that we made most of our outfits,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
like Captain McBain,
You made that. You made most
I
of that.
made this.
She made the coat.
Can he
the shirt.
come in a little bit more? Like, can we try to bring him? I don't know. It's
A professional would have a chair for you.
I know it's just ridiculous.
Professional would have a mic for me.
And a
know,
mic. And a
right?
mic.
Yes,
A professional would have a
yes,
chair and a
yes.
mic for you.
So
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna angle
That
this
is
a
yes.
little
Let's
bit.
angle so we can see him. I want to see him.
So we got
My hat
Oh.
today.
The belt is handmade.
Nice.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is really, really cool.
Well, being a bigger gent, the downside of it is most places don't sell clothes my size. So wonderfully, I have a wife
Yeah.
Who can make it
sew,
for you?
and I'm
She's-
pretty
yeah.
crafty myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are amazing. You guys, like, we need to at some point maybe try to
And-
show
and
the
then-
setup a little bit here so you can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Maybe at
Pretty
the
impressive.
Maybe at the end we'll do a little walk
And then
around.
Yeah.
Gulia over here is a Goodwill addict.
She can find anything.
She can
Can
find
she?
anything
She's
at Goodwill.
now
That's
this
amazing.
what do you call? Is that a petticoat or what do you call the little vest thing that you have?
This here
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
is called an undercoat.
Undercoat. Okay.
Pirates actually, most of the pirates back then, the captains, actually wore two coats.
Ah. Okay.
Oh,
They
okay.
would actually, would have your regular shirt, then you would have your undercoat on. Sometimes there was short sleeve, sometimes there was no sleeve.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Then they would always have their dress coat that they wear when they come to shore.
Right.
Sure.
From the shore and into port is when they put the best clothes on.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah.
actually, out in sea, most of the time they was naked.
No way.
Probably hot.
Honestly.
That's why no women were allowed.
No way.
You
Yeah.
want a really crazy fact about pirates?
yeah.
Most pirates back in the 1800s wore women clothes.
Women's
Because you have to
clothes.
think, once you plunder a ship and you've killed all the mates on there, their clothes are dirty.
That's true.
Why would you want the bloody clothes to wear?
Oh.
You go down into the hole, dig through everything there, and all the women clothes are there. So the pirates would then just put the women clothes on and make it their own.
Oh my goodness!
That's why they had the frilly sleeves.
I was just thinking about what you were as you were saying
Once
that.
you hear that and you remember all the pictures and images and books and
Oh
stuff,
my
the
goodness!
frilly collars, the frilly sleeves.
Yeah.
That's because that wasn't because they wanted it.
Yeah.
It's because that's what they had.
What
was
they
a
had.
necessity.
Now,
Well, that's really
it's funny because
cool.
now, when you talk about what kids imagine pirates, it's whatever pop culture is at that time. And I
Jack
remember when I was
Sparrow.
when I was
Yeah.
putting together my outfit for. I mean, mine's nearly not as good as your guys's.
Well,
but
I'm not saying it's not.
for
but
the
Yeah, it's good.
for the mermaid stuff, I put together my outfit. And as I'm searching stuff, you search online for pirate anything, and all you get is Jack Sparrow
Yes.
Yeah.
or costumes of Jack Sparrow. It's hard to find.
The downside of it is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood
Yes.
brings anything that they can make money on.
Yeah.
They beautify it
Yeah.
Right.
and make it acceptable.
Yeah.
In which Jack Sparrow has become
Right.
an acceptable pirate.
Yeah.
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 But the downside of it is that is not true history.
Right.
The true
Right.
history of pirates is a bloody, gory,
Yes.
nasty
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not
And it's
pretty.
fascinating. When you read into it, it is extremely fascinating.
Now, how
Yeah.
much? So my father, he does Civil War reenactment.
Mm-hmm.
So he just loves to read about the history and the movies and anything he can find to read up on it. Is there that same fascination with the culture of it, or just not necessarily the culture, but the history of pirates? Is it
It's
more
not-
than just dressing up? I guess is what I'm getting at.
To people like us, it is more than just dressing
Yeah.
up. To people like us, it's revealing the history,
Right.
what was
Cool.
what
Yeah.
was truth back then, and
Yeah.
letting people know more about the history,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and which sadly is not
Right. Right.
actually being put out, or people see it very easily. Like you said, when
Right.
you search on the internet, you only get the Hollywood side of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to really dig to start getting
Yeah.
into history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like us, we love dressing up and we love meeting people
Yeah.
and telling them little tidbits.
Yeah.
You know that they done this back then.
Well,
Yeah.
and so I think what captures the imagination is you have this. Here's what I think it is. You have this desire for creativity, and you have this desire to express it. And I think what happens is you end up focusing in on one thing that you particularly find fascinating. And you know, I mean, that's why you have people who dress up as the Star Trek, or that's why you have people who dress because they've found something that captured the imagination, and so they
Yeah.
want to know about it and they want to find out about it. And with something like this, it's a whole historical time period where all people know is whatever. I mean, what do they know? They know Pirates of the Caribbean, the
Pirates of
movie, and the Disneyland ride, and that's
Yeah.
it. That's their
Yeah,
whole
pretty much, yeah.
world of
And
knowledge.
To a little older crowd up in the 40s, they remembered Treasure Planet.
Right.
Oh
And
yeah.
but that was made into a Disney movie and changed that story completely.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Treasure Island, the
Yeah.
book.
So let me ask you guys: do you know of any movies that are maybe more true to, or am I
Oh.
putting you on the
Oh, I
spot
was-
there?
I was going to say Black Sails. is
Yeah, I was-
pretty-
There's been two
Sails.
recently, right? There was Black Sails, and there was another one.
There a close one back from the 80s would be Cutthroat Island.
Cutthroat,
Yes.
really?
Cutthroat
Ooh.
Island
That's
was
the one with
actually-
Gina Davis.
Yeah.
Now I
It is
wanna
a
go back
really
and watch
good
that one
movie,
again.
and
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They didn't glorify it as
Yeah.
much. They showed the grittier side of Pirates.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Black Sails, I will definitely suggest because it is close to historically correct
Right.
as it possibly can.
okay.
Now, is that the Showtime one?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the Showtime
Now,
one.
there's another one on NBC.
When
or not
wait,
NBC, isn't-
Wait, when you mean Showtime, is it like an actual series?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a series. Yeah,
Ooh,
it's.
I
I know
like
there was one
that.
on Showtime, but I thought there was one on regular TV also.
I have not seen that
I've-
one.
Maybe
Not
I'm just
sure.
imagining it.
That
Are you
could have
thinking
been.
of-
There's been
Yeah.
many pirate
Yeah.
series that has been done and everything. What took my interest on the Black Sails was I saw that it was being released, and also saw a little tidbit on it that they was talking about the author for the Black Cell series actually researched.
Okay.
He went to
Makes
universities, talked to historians and everything, and got as much information as he could of what happened in the Caribbean islands
Okay.
to build his story up.
Now,
for the
is
Black Cells.
is his story, is it like a fictional character based in a realistic time, or is it based off of a real person?
It is the story. Every character in it was a real person
Really?
back then.
Wow.
Really cool.
Captain Flint was a real pirate back then.
So
Robert
was Billy
Teach,
Bones.
Billy Bones. Now,
Captain
granted,
Vane.
the Billy Bones name has been actually used many a times. It is on many of manifest for ships and things.
So he's like the real life
Wow.
Dread Pirate Roberts.
Basically, yes.
Wow. Yeah, right.
We
yeah.
have the Pirate Roberts from
Princess
Phoenix.
Bride. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We a member of the Phoenix
Totally
crew.
just hit
his
me what
name
you're
is
saying.
Dread
Okay. Yeah.
Pirate Roberts.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
okay.
name was passed along, so
He picked that one.
he's the current holder.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So let me so doing mermaid parties, there's highs and lows, there's ups and downs. What was something that you guys did which made you think maybe this wasn't such a good idea? Or do you have like that cringe moment where something happened and you're like, if I could be anywhere else besides where I am right now, that's where I would be?
For me, it would have to be Boo at the Zoo.
Oh.
Okay, love it. I like these are my type of stories. Okay. Let's
the
get
zoo.
com-
Boo
let me
at
get
the Zoo,
comfortable here.
We brought a
Yeah.
bunch of our really nice props and stuff up there to help build the area up and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And watching people walk up and kick our props.
Oh, yeah.
Knock our props over. Then some people
I don't
would just
know.
walk by, wouldn't even try to join in the fun and actually snub us. That kind of hurts a little bit when you're trying
Yeah.
so hard and trying.
Yeah.
But you get used to that over time. The biggest thing that upset me there was watching them walk by and knock our props over.
Yeah, like it's
It's nothing.
like it's nothing. Like it's
Something we worked hard to make
Yeah.
to look good, to where people will have that brief moment where they're in another time.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard to see in the video here, but the props that you have here, I mean, you can tell.
We're gonna walk the camera around a little bit when we're done here.
You can
so
tell
see 'em.
how intricate they are,
Yeah.
and how you can tell the time and effort,
Yeah.
and just a lot of energy was put into making them that way.
Yeah.
Each prop that we have is made by a different one of us. We all put our blood, sweat, and tears
Yeah.
into it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to make them look good, to make them look authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want people to enjoy what they're seeing. It's
Yeah.
it's all about the visual.
Mhm. Yeah.
And that's why we go so out on our outfits. Like today we're not pirates. I'm Frankie Stein.
But you look beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
Show them.
Yeah.
Show them. Give them a visual of your arms there. You got.
Can you move it so we can see their hair? I mean, I want to see.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah, let's do that.
See my
Oh,
arms?
you know what? That's actually better.
Yeah,
I think
it's-
that's better.
It's
It's-
kind of hard to see on the camera, but she's got like stitching on there, and
I mean.
These are actually leggings.
oh, they're
Okay.
leggings.
Yeah.
Highs.
Yeah. Come a little closer to your microwave and microphone and tell us what that was. Those are actual stockings.
These were actual thigh highs.
Okay.
That
Ah,
I just
okay.
I cut the
You
feet-
were in it.
I cut the feet out.
You were in it, just so you know.
and then
yeah.
just
okay.
drew the stitches on. Can you
Yeah.
see them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see those gently. There we
There
go.
we go.
Okay, there we go. Wow.
And it's you know, it's the world of mashup here at
Yeah.
Tucson
You just,
Comicon.
you just take what you have and work it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it worked good. You
Just
know.
work it.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing that's amazing about not just this community, but the cosplay community, I mean, they're all kind of just, like I said, it's just what captures that group's imagination. And it's amazing to see the creativity, the stuff that people make in their garage or, in their little workshop to see what comes out of it. It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
for
also
sure.
the cosplay. We found out the cosplay community here is very close knit.
Yeah.
They help each other.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not just like, oh, you're on your own. They're like, no, hey, what's up? That's great. Hey, come over here. Like they just did the brown coats.
Yeah.
Invited some of the pirates up to the loft to do the Firefly showing.
Wait, where am I? What, tell
You're
me
in Phoenix.
I don't. Wait,
Brown
wait,
Coats is Serenity.
Serenity.
And,
I know, that's so weird. That, like, it wasn't because then when you said Firefly, I'm like, yeah, but where was I for this? Like, why didn't we know?
Well, that's
about
why I
this?
was just trying to show you an example,
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
how close knit they are. That's like they'll help
awesome.
each other.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're being.
Oh, hey.
We got a
Very
video
cool.
bomber.
Yes. Yeah. Love it.
The big key thing about the cosplay community is a lot of us work so hard to do our cosplays.
Yeah.
For one, to show off that we care, we have
Yeah.
passion for this. And the second one is also to inspire the younger generation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for people like us,
Yep.
Yeah.
our mermaids, our pirates, our Star Trek,
Yep.
all of our groups that we have out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The younger generations wouldn't be inspired to, well, I can make that.
Right.
I
Right.
can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the great thing is, and what a lot of us strive to do is inspire that one kid, amaze that one kid.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
next year
Yeah.
when they come back to Comicon,
Yeah.
they have an outfit of their own that's just phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Well, and it's like so our kids, they're the first year we went to the Comic-Con, they were I think 12 and 9, I guess.
Yeah.
But when they saw before we went, we showed them how people dress up and everything, and so they spent time and made up. They were like, "Well, this is my show. This is what I like."
Yeah.
And they spent time and put together their outfits for it. And
they were
Dipper and Mabel.
Dipper, are you guys familiar at all with Gravity Falls?
It's a kids show.
Yeah, it's a kid show. It's so you might not. It's because it's on like Disney Channel. It's a really cool. It's funny. It's almost even geared sometimes to a little bit more of adults.
My kids are in their 30s.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even still, but it's
We
funny.
don't date ourselves.
No,
we don't date ourselves.
no. We're always like we're on the older end of doing this.
Yeah.
But it was funny because they spent time and they made their own costumes.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a lot of Savers and Goodwill runs.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yes, that works.
Yep.
That works
I
too.
actually like that almost better. Like, and I'm not saying that is, but it's like it's really not better for them that they're able to take something like that.
Take pride in it.
Yes,
and
and be able to use it
make
from
their
that.
own.
It's not just look, I got this cheap thing from the store and I'm gonna throw away when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, look what I made.
Yeah.
I put
Yeah.
I put time into this and I made this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's like this Alice in Wonderland costume because I was like, well, it's Halloween. I could probably get myself like my own Alice. But I was like, you know what? My mom helped me. And this is literally like an old, like refashioned. I mean,
It originally was a horrid
it's literally
blue
like
dress.
a horrid like prom dress that we completely took apart and re-put together.
But it looks good now.
Yeah,
It looks good now.
Yeah,
You
it
made
is
your
something we
own
made it
costume.
own.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So that really, to me, that kind of means a lot. With do we have a lot of photo? Okay, yeah. You can always stop by, say hi.
Wait,
We're good.
come back real quick. Come
Come
back real quick.
The one
Come on, come on.
This
she must say hello.
How many?
You must say, come here.
this
30 minutes.
tell us who you are into the microphone real quick.
I am Abby Abominable.
Oh
Monster
yeah.
High.
From yeah.
And
She's
we have
actually
our
one
own
of my
Julia.
favorite. We have our own.
And she's
Do you wanna-
our
do you wanna
Goodwill.
come around?
Yes,
The Goodwill.
Yes. Here, this is our Goodwill gal. Come on.
She's been practicing.
She says her name is Julia.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it. I love Comic Con.
Yes, we love to have fun. Even
Yes.
though most of the time we do pirates, we love changing up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
and having
mashup.
something
Yeah,
a little
this
different.
was
Mashup.
something
You're
I
the
wanted to
same
do
way.
different.
Most
Yeah.
of the time you're mermaid. No,
Yep.
I want to be something a little different today.
Yeah, just
It's okay
for
to
a
like
little
more than
time.
one thing.
Yeah, you know. So it was.
Plus, once you've made one thing, then you're like,
You can't stop.
oh,
that's it.
I could
You can't stop.
I could make other
You
stuff too.
can't. Yeah, you totally can't stop.
Well,
yeah.
like I said, we started with the Steampunk Society. They wear all these wonderful corsets and stuff. Have you ever looked at the price?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot
So,
of
I taught myself how to sew,
awesome.
and I
Yep.
make my own corsets.
Now, how long?
Nice,
How long?
nice.
Pirate aside, how long have you been dressing up for stuff?
Lord.
Oh,
Before we got married. So
wow.
7, 8 years.
I've been dressing up
Wow.
a lot before that because when my kids were teens, they were gothic.
Ah,
Yeah.
So they make some elaborate
outfits.
Yeah.
I spent hours sewing velvet capes, velvet dresses, velvet,
Wow.
velvet. It's all about the velvet.
As always, yeah.
So
Yeah.
he,
Now, so was this something like they wore like on a daily basis, or
Yeah.
was this? Oh, sweet. Good for you
Yes.
guys to even foster that in them. That's amazing.
The original cosplayers.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
Also
about
the
awesome.
I don't know
original
about that.
cosplayers.
Yeah, heck yeah.
They all grew up and they're all here now.
Yep.
Yes,
Just dressed as
here
something
we
else.
are.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yep.
But
So-
before it was only allowed on Halloween, and now we can do it a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, it's funny because it's funny, people that know me that it's not unusual for me to have like glitter. I mean, not just a little. I slap a lot of glitter like on a daily
Should
basis.
just Go to the store.
I'll go to the
glitter
store.
on her
My
face.
friends, go to my friends, hanging out with them, and I got this whole like I use like eyelash glue. I got glitter going on. Yeah, all
Only
this
thing
like
I have to say about glitter. Glitter is from Satan.
I know.
There's evil.
You
can
learned
get
this
one little
one.
piece on you,
Yeah,
and you think you
this
got rid
one.
of it, and then all of a sudden it
Yeah.
magically reappears.
No,
Yeah.
you just learn to live with it. We had a friend come over to our house one time, and he was in the house like maybe a minute, and he goes,
He
He
did
said-
not even
he said, I didn't touch anything.
touch anything.
How do I
It's
have
in the
glitter
air.
on me
It was hysterical.
after 30
Yeah.
seconds being
Yeah.
in your house?
It
And I
floats
just
in the
kind of was
air.
like,
My
Floats in
evil
the air.
plot has been seen.
yeah, yes, yep, yeah. That's funny.
I'm not a glitter person.
Oh,
She just
I'm
dumps it in the AC vent and then just
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm
randomly
such-
shoots out.
Okay, and so I wear a lot of jewels for a lot of a lot
I
of
like the
events. I
jewels.
do a lot of jewels, and I just noticed. Did you notice like a few days ago that there's literally jewels stuck to the outside of our toilet?
Yeah.
On the,
Yeah, I noticed that.
I mean, really, I was looking at like the lid part on the outside. I was looking down. I was like, should I take it off? Should I just wipe over it? It's kind of cute, you know?
It makes me think of trolls. The
Yeah.
glitter
Oh
butt.
yeah.
glitter.
Yeah, that would be totally me. Yeah.
Our
yeah.
toilet's glam.
It is.
Oh
yeah.
my god, you got the glam.
Yeah, we do. It was just funny because I was like, should I take it? Nah. It's all good.
No.
And
Yeah.
I just randomly put on clothes and just a gem will fall out of my
That-
shirt
does.
or
That's a
Yeah.
crazy visual.
Yeah,
Totally
it isn't it? I
crazy.
know. Yeah,
a crazy
you guys
thing.
ever
That's
come
who
to
I
visit?
married.
There you go. Yeah, you guys
Right.
ever come to
Where is
visit, which
this-
we'd
this
love.
gem toilet at?
Yes, yes, yeah. You guys will come in. You'll be like, oh, there that is. Yes, yeah. Just be careful. You may get hit with some pixie dust,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what does the future look like for the Tucson Dread
Excuse
Fleet?
me.
What are you guys hoping to do with it? Where do you want to see it go?
My biggest dream about Tucson Dread Fleet is to grow the name bigger to where we're doing more charity events.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm hoping within time that we can even host our own event.
Yeah.
And just have a full-on pirate
Perfect.
weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
where
did we ever?
everybody can dress up as pirates and come and have fun.
So I'm going to formally invite you.
Yeah,
right
I know where
now.
this is going because I hope so.
We're
yeah.
we're putting together. So the podcast is called Merfair, and so we're putting together a Merfair festival. Now it will be in Phoenix, but you guys are invited to come up. We're gonna shoot for September.
We're looking at September.
We're looking at
yeah.
for September of 2019. So we want to have you guys there. Maybe we can have you guys put on a not a clinic, but put on a session of show off the stuff that you've made for
Yeah,
outfits.
Show you guys off.
Show
Yeah.
show you guys off. Show how it's made, and have you guys show other people how to make it. We'll raise up a new generation.
Yeah.
He
Sounds
does.
good.
He
Of
does
Dread
foam,
Pirates.
Foam stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
That's
be
I
how-
teach
so
panels
cool.
on how to
yeah.
do cheap foam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
foam
that's a
work.
art in itself.
Yes.
Surely
There's
is.
some crazy, amazing artists out there that can take foam and just make absolutely stunning
Not me.
weapons,
Yes.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me
anything.
either. So I'm right
No,
there with
we
you.
had
I'm fabric.
Yeah.
we had
I'm not really any of that stuff, so good for you guys.
she painted our faces.
I do pay. I could kind of paint stuff, but that's like, you know, I try to. I can do
That's
mermaid. You know, that type of.
We had a party that we did this past summer, and they were like, "Well, can you come as something else besides a pirate? You know, and like an Atlantean or something." So we were like,
Oh yeah.
"Yeah, of course
Sure,
we
why
can.
not?
Sure."
Of course, we have this costume
So-
sitting around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we put
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
We did some research on it.
Is that like
And
a dog or
yeah,
something?
no, I think it's a Dalek.
Yeah, that's Dalek firing
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
so cool. Okay.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start.
Yes.
So I gave myself a crash course in foam armor making.
Like
and
you had to
it-
get the heat gun and the whole.
Yeah,
nine
it wasn't-
yards going.
It wasn't great.
It was
It
not
wasn't great.
No.
But
But you tried, and it was all that mattered.
The first time doing it is always an epic fail.
Yeah.
But the awesome thing is at time after that, and
Yeah,
after that,
yeah.
you get better and better
Yeah.
and better. The
Well-
more you
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what I did learn is after you spray paint your foam armor, you should put a sealer over it,
Oh yeah.
because everything I touched after I spray painted all silver
Oh, yeah.
was also silver.
Yes.
Is it
So
showing
not
up?
In
only
fact,
did
I think
you-
I
Is it
probably
Mary?
still have some
He did.
silver on my
It was
shirt
like,
here.
I
It
have no
was
idea
all-
it was
how many times I had to try to wash
Silver
that shirt.
and glitter with jewels.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're covered in this stuff. Yeah, for sure, definitely. So yeah, we would love to have you guys come
Okay.
be part of the Murfair family. That would be so much fun. You guys would have your own area, probably your own room. I'm sure, right? I feel
Yeah,
like your own
yeah.
like thing to
Well,
be
we
able to
are
share there.
fast approaching the start of the Comicon,
Yeah.
and we
yeah.
have to give them their table back before the Comicon starts.
Yeah.
So
True pirates, you took over our
we
table.
came over, we took
know.
over the
They
table.
commandeered the table.
We did, and they need to start getting their stuff together here.
Now,
I hope this was informative. We kind of went.
Are
off
you kidding me?
a
This
little
was
bit.
beautiful. No, you guys
Okay.
did
No, this
absolutely
was great.
perfect. Yeah,
Great.
this is exactly what we were looking for.
Now, if
Okay.
people
So-
want to find you online, find out more
Yes,
information
please.
on you,
Give us all your
join in
information.
with the party, where can they find you online?
Or can they book
Instagram,
you?
It's Tucson Dread Fleet.
Tucson Dread Fleet.
Okay.
Yeah, Tucson Dread Fleet.
Uh-huh.
On Facebook, just look up the Dread Fleet.
The Dread Fleet?
Okay.
Okay. Now, is that one for all of them, or do you guys have your own?
Our own is our Instagram.
Okay,
The one
okay.
on Facebook is for both chapters.
Okay, okay.
Our Instagram is just for the Tucson Dread Fleet.
Okay. Perfect.
How is if so? Say we got some people that may be interested on even booking you guys. Is that something that you are interested
How would they get
in
in
doing?
what's the best way to get in touch with you if they want to have the Dread Fleet
If
come
they're
out?
interested in booking us, contact us. Will contact me through Facebook.
Okay.
Ask for Captain McBain.
Okay.
Okay.
On Facebook, just
Okay.
send a message
Okay.
on the Dread Fleet page.
And we'll
Perfect.
make sure we link to your Facebook
Yeah, we linked all your
and your
information.
Instagram on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, we're here for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And so, Amanda,
Okay.
if they want to find us online, where can they find us online at?
Oh yes. Okay. So if you're looking to book us, you can get us through Amanda the Desert Mermaid on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram as Amanda the Desert Mermaid. We are also here on Instagram through Murfair and Murfair.
Facebook Murfair.
Yep. And
Murfair.com.
yes, we also have a website that explains all the things that we do and kind of gives you links to our store and to the book that we do have. That is through the Desert Mermaid.
Mhm.
And
I got that book.
It's
cute.
Thank you. And I think, and if you guys would be willing to maybe just subscribe to this channel.
Give us a rating.
Yeah, that would be so awesome. It kinda
Share it
helps
with
us
your
out.
friends.
Yeah. that
Tie
would be
them down.
great.
Force them to listen to it.
Yeah,
Whatever
listen,
it takes.
listens. Yeah, for sure.
And keep supporting the mermaids
to come
out
down,
there
come down.
and the pirates.
Come down a little
Tell
bit
'em
more.
all hi.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to see
Oh wait,
you.
we could hear him. We just couldn't see him.
I know. I want to see you though.
I
okay.
will say, keep supporting all the great mermaids that are out there, especially Amanda. She's a wonderful, beautiful woman.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
and Odette.
Odette. Yes, of course.
And
Yeah.
Anytime you
So cool.
All right. I accidentally touched the button. It stopped recording briefly. We're recording again.
We're carving.
I think I caught everything except for the end of your ahoy.
Yes.
So
ahoy. When you see a pirate, say ahoy, matey.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
here from the Tucson Comicon, we are saying goodbye, I guess.
Yes.
Bye.
So
see
thanks
you
for
later.
spending your time with us.
Oh, I want to show just if we can with the camera, just
Oh,
show a
yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of their
Let
setup.
me-
If we could.
Let me get up.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna set
really
this
want to, so
down.
you guys can see this beautiful, and how much hard work has gone into this. Did we mess around? Yeah, sometimes that happens. Can you see it? Okay, good. Yeah. Did you show? Yeah, show this. So you were able to.
Well,
see
we're
a
a little
bit.
attached by the cord here, so
Yeah.
I could only spin it around, but to give you a sense. But if you're, this will go out Monday once the Comic-Con's over, so you can't come and check it out. But if you didn't come, you should have been here. Why weren't you here? Why weren't you here at the Tucson Comicon?
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right. So thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.